Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So what I'm going to talk to you about today is exercising and exercising during lunch. Exercising during lunch? What? Can't do that. It's like so non-corporate. Oh my god, you're going to be in trouble. I get the chance to work from home 2 days a week, and during my lunchtime I get about an hour. I go out and exercise, and it helps out a lot. There's a lot of advantages to it. Let's start with one. One thing I recommend to exercise during lunch is you deal with stress. Okay, now everyone has their own way of dealing with stress. It's however you want to do it, and everyone has a different level of stress they can manage. I can't figure it out. To like, everything's blowing up and the servers are on fire. No one's dying. It all depends on the type of person you are. With my job, there's always another issue to look at. There's never a good time to do anything because even if I'm coding something or I'm fixing something, tomorrow there'll be another issue I have to work at, or that time later. It's always just this level of work comes in. Things get a little stressful. I like to ride my bike, and if it's raining out, I like to run. You just channel all your energy, and you're able to just do it in a healthy way to just manage stress. You just get out there, like, you know, build up some anger or whatever it is, and you're able just to pump it out. Like, all right, I'll push another mile, or I'll go a little bit faster, or I'll go a little slower. Two, peace. The second thing is your mental state when you're writing is like when you're exercising. At least for me, is that I can focus differently. I can think clearer. I can actually come to conclusions easier. I can make decisions easier. I can figure out things. I'm not distracted. Not email pop-ups. Not chats pops up. All these things just fluttering in the screen when you're working. It's just I'm able to. It's just me and wherever I'm doing. Whether you want to lift, listen to music, you want to run, you want to ride a bike. It's all up to you, but for me, with riding and running, there's no distraction. What's great is also too, I'm not like, I'm not sitting there wasting time on my phone. My brain is so stimulated. I'm getting worked up. The blood's pumping, everything's flowing. I'm able to think so clear and just channel a lot of things. It's like a life hack in some ways. The one thing about being productive is that to measure productivity, to scale productivity, can sometimes be, people often mistake that the more you sit in front of your desk and the harder you sit there and stare at that screen, that the more productive you are. When it really is, most of the time, you're just stressing yourself out on a problem. You know, smoke's coming out of your ears, and you're actually just digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper to not clearly see the problem, because you're just thinking, like, if I sit here longer and put more effort into it, I'm gonna actually get things done. That's not the case. I learned to measure myself where the point is where I'm okay, I'm working too much into this. I am just stressing out, I'm not getting it. When I can identify that moment is when I can walk away and just start walking, or just eliminate all distractions. Your brain is a muscle, it needs a break. I mean, just like you're lifting too hard and you're running too fast, your muscles will break. Brain works similar. Then I find that the pieces of the puzzle come together much easier that way. Three, this doesn't apply to everyone, but I sometimes take a pre-workout. It's got some vitamins, some caffeine. It really boosts my mood. It'll help me like get in such a better mood and a better attitude. Attitude is like the 100% biggest thing when it comes in the workplace or in life. It's how you all see things. It's like attitude and perception are almost the same. I get in a great mood, I go out there, get my stuff done, and I come back and I'm totally mentally recharged and in a positive attitude. I'm able to overcome a lot of issues. Number four, I think, being healthy. It's almost like a icing on a cake, if you will. I mean, I'm not saying you should exercise to stay in shape. It's up to you. That's your personal goal, whatever you want to do that. In the workplaces, we sit in front of a computer desk all day and we're zombies and we just stare and we just don't get out of our chairs. For me, like, I take the stairs at work. I take the longer routes, get those steps in. I mean, a lot of people say that at least 30 minutes a day of cardio is good enough to stay in shape. I at least try at least an hour every other day. Find a way of balancing it. So I just got back. My brain is calm. I'm a lot more calm. I feel like I'm ready to go back to work and just take on this a little bit more. I feel like I'm recharged. While I'm working on something and I feel guilty about sitting down, I can remind myself, hey, I went and exercised during lunch. For firm reasons, I also believe in this. The saying goes, a body at rest tends to stay at rest. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. I notice, like, especially days I work from home, I don't feel as motivated, so I'll sit there a little bit. I'll get things done. But once I go and exercise and I come back, I have that mentality of, okay, I'm getting things done, I'm active. So I'll go back and I'll fire some things out, get some stuff out. The rest of the day flies by, and I feel good about that. I don't beat myself up saying, man, I ain't getting anything done today, I wasn't productive. I don't have this negative attitude towards myself. That's like trapping yourself in a box, and you're putting yourself down, and you're keeping yourself in there. And that's just very unhealthy, and it's not necessary. I can't recommend this enough. I suggest start small. Go for a walk during your lunch break, go outside, wherever you can. If you can't go outside, find a way to just be active. Just get up, and don't make it too complicated. Don't shoot for the moon here, but just make it simple. Do it your own. You're a different person than I am. Just find out what works for you. I fairly believe that in the future, companies are going to be like, this is a new thing, going or exercising during lunch, because like they have the stand-up desks now, they have the walking desks, they have you sit on the ball. They're always trying to try this new thing to, increase productivity without telling you that it's like, it's a benefit for them. And the health and insurance goes down, blah, blah, blah. It really is beneficial for both sides. You just get out there, you get active, your brain gets stimulated, you're productive, you're happier mood set, your health goes up. There's so many possibilities. So just watch. I'm calling it right now. A year or two from now, they'll be like, study shows that when you get off your ass, things happen. Whoop-a-doo-doo. Post some comments down below. Put out what you do if you don't find this helpful. If you do find this helpful, get out there. We all come together with this and spread out ideas, so I cannot recommend enough. I encourage you to be active on here, and let's just keep this positivity going. Man, I feel like one of those guys. All right, dude, let's keep this positivity going. Let's do the trust falls. Yeah, okay. Back to my corporate retreat.